Reform movements are one type of social movements that aim to bring social or political system to people's ideals. The Reformation was indistinguishable from more radical social movements like the revolutionary movement that rejected the old ideals, as it was often rooted in liberalism, though it may be rooted in socialist, particularly social democratic or religious concepts. Some relied on individual transformation, others relied on small collectives, such as the Mahatma Gandhi Spinwell and the independent village economy. As a mode of social change, reactionary movement which can rise against any of these seek to restore circumstances such as before the success enjoyed by new reformation movements or to prevent such success.
Example, Indonesia reforms. In Indonesia, the word reform commonly referred students' movement in 1998 that brought the power of President Suharto to an era after the new order, which is the era. The economic crisis in Indonesia and Southeast Asia in 1997 brought about reforms because of the economic crisis. The price of essential material rose, and its expenses was scarce, job scarce, unemployment is on the rise, school dropouts and poverty are skyrocketing, or social inequality is rampant, even result in corruption and nepotism. The reforms spearheaded by college students emigrated in 1998. Even the Reformation is big of dissatisfaction and disillusionment towards students and communicators that cannot resolve the crisis.
The 1998 reform took place on May 12, 1998 at the Trisakti University in Jakarta. At the height of these reforms, there was a struggle between the security forces and the demonstrators, which caused for college students to be shot. The four were Elang Mulya Lesmana, Hendrawansi, and Hafidin Royan. Another figure, Amin Rais, played a major role in the reform process was the ravage of the world's natural management system. They set the date of greater demonstration on May 13-14, 1998. There was much destruction of shops, homes, offices, and vehicles belonging to ethnic Chinese. The demonstrators also occupied the capital, and there was considerable pressure for President Suharto to resign. On May 21, 1998, President Suharto resigned his position at the State Palace and appointed his representative B.J. Habibie to take his place as President Republik Indonesia. With the removal of Suharto and Mahjong B.J. as president, it was born during reforms in Indonesia.
The aim of the Reformation, according to the DKI Jakarta Provinsi website, the Reformation first called for drop in prices of basic needs has been high since Juli 1997. Then demanded to the MPR not nominate Suharto as president for the seventh period, because the most of students and the public are worried.
Conclusion. This reform era was very threatening to the lives of the little people of the time. But what is the power of a small person who can only complain among others who experience the suffering of the little people? Occurred in 190,098. Although students are one of the most important media to represent the aspiration of the lowly people to protest the plight of the little people. But what is the power of a group of students to get a very bad response, namely the rejection that occurred the power during the reform era against the session? However, students did not remain silent at the time. Sudden large-scale action from demonstration, burning in buildings, looting of goods at the shopping center. As a student, at the time he only wanted to convey the aspiration of all the voices of the people who were suffering because of the actions of the officials. And the response was that the most shocking was that there was an action of pushing and pushing, chasing after water cannon, shooting from the police and their staff, which has injured the demonstration and killed several students, known as the Trisakti tragedy in Semanggi. Many students, as well as the Indonesian